Hey everyone, so today we are going to talk about the Sony Vision S, and that is the new car, the concept car that was unveiled at CES. And basically I'm going to talk about how it was a genius business and marketing move. But before we do, don't forget to hit the bell button, hit the subscribe button if you're coming from YouTube or whatever other channel you're coming from, if you want to grow both personally and professionally. So let's get into it. So we're trying a quick new video style here today to basically talk about some of the trends that are going on right now. So CES 2020 happened recently, and one of the things that stole the show was the Sony Vision S, and that's a concept car where it was really well designed, but the funny thing is the car wasn't even the main thing. So before I even go into talking about it in more detail, what it reminds me more of is the Cybertruck. So the Tesla Cybertruck was unveiled with a lot of fanfare. So you had Elon Musk, it was well designed and it had a lot of different features to it, and it looked like it was from the future. And it came out with a lot of fanfare. It was a decent price, and it looked like it was a car from the future, and that's why it got so much press in the first place. So Elon Musk is a master of PR and marketing because the truck's design is very remarkable. The other thing too is that look, it has they're supposed to be break proof, so they're throwing steel balls at it, but really quick, and it also is very affordable too, right? So, and it has the whole Tesla kind of brand behind it. So they know what they're doing there, and that's why I believe Tesla is the most valuable car company now in the United States, and it's been a long, hard slog for them. So talking about the Sony Vision S here. So why was it such a smart marketing move? Well, first things first, it's actually not a car that you can go out there and buy. Sure, they designed it, but at the end of the day, the really smart business and marketing move that Sony is pulling right now is this. They are trying to sell these shovels during the gold rush. So they know electric cars are going to take over the world. So they want to be the first to sell all these different tools to these electric automakers to make their lives easier, because these electric automakers, they don't necessarily want to build all the stuff that's in the car of the future. So Sony, as an example, I'm looking at the Vision S page over here, but there's a lot in here. In terms of entertainment, they have TVs. So Sony builds really good headphones, they build TVs, they build the PlayStation, they have a lot of stuff in here. So in terms of safety, they have the best cameras in the world. So we actually use Sony cameras when we're shooting videos. When we think about design, well, look, they've been around for a while. When it comes to electronic design, they're pretty good at it too. When you think about, you gotta have entertainment in the back, right? And TVs are gonna get cheaper and cheaper. So they're gonna sell all of those items in there, and basically, say, hey, if I go to Tesla or if I go to Toyota, for example, look, you guys make the car. We're not experts necessarily at the car stuff, but all the electronics you want inside, we're going to sell you all those components. And little by little, you add all those pieces up, and it ends up being a lot of money. If they become the supplier of choice for a lot of these car companies during this gold rush, well, what's going to happen is they are going to be able to increase their market cap. So it's a really smart business move, and it's a really good marketing move. Business move wise, obviously they're thinking about the future here, but marketing wise, the way they wanted to market this in the beginning was, hey, you know what? We're going to go to the world's largest electronics show, and we're going to cause a buzz. We're going to show them a car, and it's easier to explain all the things that they want to sell in the context of a car, a concept car. Basically saying, hey, look, we're going to show you all our products inside of the car. We're not necessarily going to sell you the car. So right now I'm looking at all the different features in here. So they have adaptability, so it's connected to the outside world. It's basically, when I think about it, it's similar to like I drive a Tesla, and it's constantly adapting. It's looking at my surroundings. So when you think about cameras, when I think about autopilot, it's looking at the lines on the side of me, right, to kind of help with the autopilot. It's looking at the car ahead of me, and it's kind of steering that way. So it's going to help with that. And it's an updatable system too. So I think of my car almost like an app. It's constantly being updated with new firmware all the time, and that's how it got autopilot added to it. I'm looking at the entertainment section over here. Look, they're good. So Sony's really good at audio as well. They're really good at screen. So the business lesson here is, think about what you're actually good at and stay in your lane. That's what Sony has done historically over the years. They've always stayed around electronics. They haven't tried to go into too many different areas. Like electronics is what they're like. Cameras, again, they're good at audio equipment. They're good at They're good at audio equipment. They're good at computers as well. They are good at, I'm just looking at the screen over here again and just kind of doing it. Okay, so these things I talked about already. So oval sensing, driving assistance, advanced camera monitoring system, driver monitoring. There's a radar as well, right? So all of these things, it's just, when I think of the car of the future, and Sony is well capitalized to take advantage of this, the car of the future is basically you're driving a full-on electronic system, right? So it's like you have, again, I think it's an app, like you have a central computer controlling everything, and then you have all these electronics around you. Cars, battery powered, so electricity, and then you have good speakers, you have good cameras, you have good entertainment, and that's everything that you need. Okay, so again, when I think about the gold rush, okay, there's another business lesson here is, if the gold rush is happening, you capitalize on that trend. This is like when cryptocurrency was going crazy and everyone was talking about it. It was going crazy all over the news. You jump on that wave, right? If it makes sense for you to jump on that wave. Now Sony's like, oh, this is gonna be a wave. We're gonna jump on the wave, but we're not gonna try to do electric cars like everyone else is doing. We're just gonna build the shovels, and this is very similar to the gold rush. And they do, they market it in the right scenario to the right people, Consumer Electronics Show, in the right vehicle as well. Literally, no pun intended, but they chose the right medium to market in. So that is it for today. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Vision S and how Sony went about marketing this, because at the end of the day, there's like a, they kind of, I wouldn't say it's a bait and switch, but it was a very positive way of marketing them, and I think it's very smart marketing. So let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. Hit the bell button, and also, if you want to learn more marketing stuff, you can subscribe to our premium podcast. You can go to singlegrain.com/pro, and you'll see our different options in there to support us, and we will see you tomorrow.